guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be a little bit different from other videos that I usually do. You're probably saying like, what is she wearing right now? I am wearing my scrub. I'm on my way to work, but I wanted to make this video for you guys because you guys been asking, who am I? What do I exactly do on a day-to-day basis? So I wanted to make a quick Q&A video for you guys. So I narrowed it down to 5 top questions that you guys keep asking me on Instagram and Twitter. So let's jump right into it. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to start off with what my purpose is in life. My purpose in life is to help individuals when they can't help themselves at a point in time. I love bringing a smile on people's faces. I just really love, helping somebody that just can't help themselves at a point in time. So that jumps into what my career is. I feel like my purpose is being fulfilled through my career, and my career is nursing. I am a registered nurse right now in my labor and delivery unit at the hospital that I am in right now. I would not be telling you the hospital that I am in right now because I think that's a little bit weird. I don't want you guys to be like, hey, I know that girl, she from YouTube. Yeah, I follow you, girl. No, that's just weird. So I'm going to keep that to myself. So when I was in college, I took a class called SLS at Valencia College, and in that course, I had to pay $10 to take a test to basically tell me what my strengths were. I was like, really? I have to pay $10 to tell me like what my strengths are? But I was like, let me do it. Let's see if it works. And I was like really surprised because like it really explained like who I am. So these are like my 5 top strengths. I'm not going to name them in order. I'm just going to name them and give you like a little explanation of them. So one of them were consistency. I love for everyone to be treated the same. Restorative. I love dealing with problems. Responsibility. Like I love ownership and taking accountability. Discipline. I love routine and structure. I'm that type of person. Like I need to know what's going on the next day. Like I don't just go with the flow. Like I need to have a plan. I need to know what's going on. And I'm also strategic. Yay, I said it correctly. Yay me. I love to find alternative ways to like proceed a situation or scenario. So the next question is, did I always know what like I wanted to do in my life? I think I always knew that like I wanted to help people. I wanted to be in the medical field, and I think that was like around the age 10. My sister was going into college around that time, and she got into a 2-year medical assisting program, and she used to just come home and tell us like what she did that day, and I found that really interesting. I was like, I can see myself doing that. And I was like, but I just want to be more than like a medical assistant. Like I was like, I could do nursing. So I actually went to a high school. I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York, guys, if I didn't let you guys know that. And I went to a high school that had specialized programs in it. In New York, they have high schools with special programs in it. And I went to a school with medical programs in it. And I got into my my nursing assistant program in that school based on my grades. And I was a student in that little course from junior to senior, and I graduated being a nurse assistant at the age of 17 years old. From junior to senior, we went to the hospitals, we went to the nursing homes. I did my clinical hours like anybody else in the medical field would do. But I was like, I don't want to be a nurse assistant. I was like, this is nasty. Like the stuff we had to do was like real grunt work, and I'm like, I'm not getting paid as much like as a nurse would do. Like I was like, no, I need to become a nurse. That's what I want to do. I don't want to be a nurse assistant. So I'm kind of upset though that I never took a job being a nurse assistant, because that could have been like, more experience and knowledge for me. But it is what it is. So yeah, I think I always knew what I wanted to do, and then especially when my mom had gave birth to my brother. My brother was born weighing 1 pound and 2 ounces. She gave birth to him when she was 5 months pregnant. He later passed away when he was 5 months, but when she gave birth to my brother, like a lot of stuff was put in perspective for me. Like I just learned how fragile life is, and how babies like him are brought into this world with not a fighting chance. And there's nurses and doctors that do whatever they need to do to help those babies survive from a day-to-day basis. So when I saw the passion that those nurses and doctors have, I was like, I'm that type of person. I have a passion to help people, and that's what I want to do. And I feel like my purpose in life is to help people, and I feel like my purpose will be fulfilled through nursing. So I knew what I wanted to do. Um, how did I become a nurse? So I started my college in New York. So I was in college over there for like around 2.5, 3 years, and I stopped going to college after my brother's birth, and after he had passed away. I just needed a break from school. It was just too much for me. When I moved to Orlando at the age of 22, I went back into school, and I went to Valencia College, where I got my bachelor's. I spent around $22,000 there. Right now, I am currently a UCF student, and right now UCF per credit it's around $212. That's double the amount I was paying at Valencia College, which is Valencia you're paying $103 per credit. Since being in school since 2012. I have been paying for school out of pocket or through loans, and I usually space out my classes to 2 to 3 classes just based on like what I can afford at the time, and also because I have to work and I have to support myself. So at school, I think the best places that I just love that really helped me was the Advising Center. The Advising Center is basically like they're giving you a guide, and they're like, here, follow this guide and you'll graduate on time. Take these classes and you graduate on time. So I love them. And I think also I really like my professor because the class that, she taught us was like one of those classes that you just like, it makes you think like, what is your next steps? Like, what's next for you? So like, I love taking that class as well too, because she made me cut out my comfort zone. I was the type of student, like I just went to school just to go to school and that was it. Like, I didn't want to know what was happening that weekend at school. And she made me get involved more. So I appreciate you, Professor, if you're watching this video. Hey, girl, look at me now. So the next question is, what do I do day to day? So I am a registered nurse in the labor and delivery unit at my hospital. I am also a travel nurse. So I travel within the state of Florida, and I try to stay in the Orlando area because I'm currently a UCF student and I'm going back to school for a master's to be a neonatal practitioner. That is my dream goal in life. My shifts are 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. So when we go in, is usually a shift change from the nurse from the before shift. She lets us know what went on. We get reports of what happened that day with the patients. I get my patients' assignments, who I'll be taking care of that day. I personally make my own rounds to introduce myself because we get new moms every day in the unit. Moms go home every day. So I just introduce myself, let them know what's going on. If they need anything, I'm here for them. So I make my rounds, I assist the patients, give meds, and just call whenever they need. Whenever they call that bell, I'm there. So like I said, every day is different in a unit. I think the skills that you need to be like a nurse, first of all, you just need to be passionate, and you just need to know, you need to like be able to work under pressure, because anything could happen at a blink of a second and you need to react. You just can't be like, what am I gonna do? You just need to react and just go with the plan. I would not even a plan, like make up a plan like in a second. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. This is how I'm gonna solve the situation. You just need to think on your feet. That's what I was trying to say. You need to think on your feet. So during when I was in Valencia College and I took that class SLS, we had to interview a professional in the field that we were gonna go into, and what I learned from that lady was, I learned about travel nursing. I learned that you could go to different hospitals. We basically signed a 13-week contract with the hospital, and I stayed with them as long as they need me, as long as they need me to fill in a spot. So I learned about that, and I also learned like everyone's journey is different. Like my journey is not going to be the same as your journey. Your journey is not going to be the same as my journey, and it shouldn't be the same. Everyone goes through different life experience. Things happen in life. It's life. Life isn't written down. It just happens. You just go with it. So I just love what she told me. She was like, if you really want to be a nurse, just do it. Just go with it. Don't think about anybody else's comments, whatever they say. Just do it. Follow your heart. So that's my advice to you. Just follow your heart. Go with what you want to go with. And what is your purpose in life? What do you want to be remembered for? What do you want to contribute to this world? So guys, I hope I kept this short and sweet. This is my Q&A for you guys. If you have any more questions, there might be a Q&A part 2. You never know. But love you guys. I have to go to work. I hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, bye YouTube.